Yeah. So I asked her to do that like on the fly. So that is thoroughly unrehearsed. She didn't know she was on the schedule or up to say anything at all. If that doesn't speak volumes to the quality of my wife, I can't tell you enough. I mean, it's that is about as the greatest introduction I can ask for. Now, know that. A little bit, if your husband in the room or you got a significant other, somebody you love, right? The one thing you want to hear out of them is those kinds of words, right? So it's hard to get the words out to say thank you for what I just heard, especially as I put her on the spot to do it. And then secondly, that I had to follow that speech, right? Because she literally, set the bar like up here. So now I have to come in with something up here just to maintain here. So thank you. My wife and my son are here. We still have 4 other babies running across the country. Edward is working right now. Our 21-year-old son, Edward. My daughter Emma's in her master's program at Texas Tech University right now in Texas. Yes. Our daughter Daisy's 18. She's graduating from Warren High School as a valedictorian. My son David's in Virginia with his mother. And he's in the ROTC, he's killing it over there. And my youngest son, Luke, today was elected student council president. So come on, I gotta follow that speech. And then the kid went and got elected today. I don't know how I'm gonna do this on Saturday. If it doesn't go my way, I can't show up back home. He won today and gave a killer speech yesterday in front of the whole school and was voted student council president. So we're super proud of that guy right there. So thank you for, obviously, I will just end this with this about my wife. Born and raised San Antonio, single mom, finished her college education, got a master's degree at St. Mary's University. Raised a baby on her own for many years until I was fortunate to win the lottery and come into her life. And then the two of us, and I want to be very clear about this because like my wife alluded to slings and arrows and challenges of a campaign. This is our family. So the number one thing I would tell you to take away from all that garbage is that my wife and I are doing everything we can through, and that's why we said tonight, faith, family, freedom, the rally as a whole. Because what we're trying to do is rooted in 2 key facts. Number one is we believe in each other, we believe in our family, and we believe in the Lord and His opportunities He's given us for the opportunities of redemption, the opportunities of growth, the opportunity of love and family, and the covenant of marriage. All that we've put together, and we've worked hard to do that for our children. So you walk out here with anything tonight, know that from the beginning of it, my family and I are doing all we can just to be a good family. And every day we try to do a little bit better. So that is what we're about. I love you. Thank you for the opportunity you've given me, and I'm super proud of you and what you've accomplished. So let's get into for a couple of minutes of why we're here, and then I want to spend some time with you shaking your hands. Tonight was really about an opportunity to say we're near the end of the road. We're about to turn a page on something amazing on June 8th. And if we could spend any time together, me thanking you, that's the number one thing I could do about tonight. So as people are coming out, they're staying, they're eating off that awesome brownie tray I saw coming Lord, stay away, Clan. Then we are in where we need to be, right? We need to be together. We need to be a family about it. We need to be appreciating what we've been through, no matter how difficult the challenge is. And we need to continue to look forward to the future and what June 8th is going to hold for us. But tonight was simply about some time to have some fellowship, right? To spend some time together, me to shake your hand, to give you a hug, and to tell you thank you for what has been a wonderful journey. And that's probably looking at me like, what are you talking about, God? You've been blitzed in the favorite media, the Express News, all of that. It just amounts to me as an opportunity to be a better human being and to continue to spread my message about what I think I'm picking up from community, right? From neighborhoods, from people. And we've done that for 4 months, and tonight is a huge thank you for everything that's wrapped around that whole journey. A campaign is a journey. It's a startup business. It's a startup family that's jammed together, that has its ups and downs. Some days are better than most, right? Some days are really, really tough and bad. And sometimes within the same day, the challenges are hurtful, they're difficult, and sometimes you're on top of the mountain and you're thankful that you've met somebody, some random relationship you may have built on a campaign trail. And there's those of us that have ran for public office. John Clamp, thank you. You understand it just as much as I do. Awesome. awesome that you're here for me and have been thorough. Ken Marshall from the State Board of Education. Ken is served our state as well. I mean, we understand this thing. That's to put your name on the line, right? And to build a relationship with people out of the blue. So a campaign is nothing but family and relationships. So we've got some other people who have been elected from out of state here, Nora as well. That when you do this, you put your name on the line as a political candidate. It is an all-in scenario, and it's everybody behind you doing the best you possibly can. So this is what I expect from all of you. Whatever happens on June 8th at 7:01, we will hold our heads high. We have ran the absolute best campaign we could have, with minimal resources, by the way. I was outspent 5-1, and we ended up in a runoff. We have ran a campaign that no matter what happens, I'm going to turn out that light on the headquarters at 7:01, and I'm going to walk away with a clean heart. I ran a campaign. When I started this campaign, I said to myself, it's just got to be about ideas. It's got to be about people. It's got to be about Mrs. Jimenez on the south side just as much as about Mr. Mercer on the north side, or Mr. Brockhouse on the west side, or Mrs. Jackson on the east side. It doesn't matter who it is. The campaign needed to be about people. And I said, we can do that. And we end the same way, the same people at the end that we started, we're going to be fine. And they may beat us at the ballot box, but they will not beat us in the heart, right? They will not take away our spirit or our thoughts that we did the best we could for the city. So at 7:01, I'm all right, whatever happens. I want to win because I think our city needs the help. I tell everybody this. I don't pray to win on Saturday. I pray for my family. I pray for my wife, I pray for my children, that we survive what has been a very difficult and challenging campaign, and that God grants me the wisdom that I can find that path, period. So when the light is shown to me, I follow the path on what I already know is a predetermined course. I just have to do my hard work. I have to do my part. We all have to do our part. So if we don't win, don't give up on doing your part for San Antonio. Your neighborhood, your piece of whoever we are. Ray, I'm looking at you. Gary, I'm looking at you. AD in the back, Brad Kessler, I'm looking at all of you, James Bush, every one of you. Even Jonathan the reporter. Don't give up the opportunity to make our community just a little bit better. Don't stop at the ballots don't equal one more than Ron. Because at the end of the day, the ideas are going to push forward. Who we are as a community is always going to be there. City Hall's a revolving door of people and ideas. It's not meant to be solid and the same forever. It's meant to change and to be challenged. And we have done that, and we have pushed the discussion. And if you think about our campaign, it has been about ideas in the future. My opponent's running on something horrifically negative. They're an angry campaign, talking about the past.
They are.
Past.
Mean.
We're talking about the future.
Amen.
And the things we can do, the basic things. And that has resonated in every neighborhood we have gone to. Every time I sit there and say, hey, we need to lower your property taxes. We need a citywide homestead exemption. The crime is out of control. 3 people killed in the last 7 days on the east side. Unacceptable scenario. Gunned down. Lives lost. That's not right. We need to take care of our potholes, our animal care services, our code compliance. Those are the things that I've been running on. And it has worked. It has worked. When we came up on May 4th and we ended up 48-46, we shocked the system.
Amen.
They all started freaking out, right? And all of a sudden, here came everybody to save Ron Nuremberg. Literally everybody. I mean, Julian Castro came into town. Really? I mean, that's how out of control the system got. The Castro brothers had to come in to try to bail him out. So I think actually it did me a favor, I'll be honest with you. I think they got me votes, but that's just my opinion. A little political joke, I'm sorry. I shouldn't pick on somebody that can't get to 1% in the polls. Little humor there, I'm just kidding. But we shocked that system, and then the system fought back. Change does that. You try to change something, it fights back. Fighting for your, that's Julian calling right there. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be that. My wife's gonna get, she's gonna tell me later, right? You shouldn't know who the castrated. Change doesn't come easy. Just like defending your faith doesn't come easy. Just like defending your family isn't an easy cakewalk. The ability for us to do the things that matter most require that hard work and the fearfulness to say what you honestly believe. Amen. To put those thoughts into action at City Hall. And that's what we're going to do. So when I am your mayor on June 8th, I speak it into existence now. I did enough of being kind. Now I'm going to speak it into existence. When I am mayor, we win on June 8th. I am mayor for everybody. Amen. We are going to take care of everyone. Disagreement will no longer be discrimination in our city. Everyone will be treated equally. And we will live in the community. I will force open and transparent dialogue. Everything will happen in front of you. So you have the confidence to at least say, I know who those people are, I know what they're doing, and I'm either with them or not. But at the end of the day, it is open and clear. Period. And we're going to be about neighborhoods and families. We're going to do those simple things, and we're going to take that walk every day. And they can throw every sling and arrow at me, but I have pulled the smooth stone out of my bag, and I am ready to slay the giant on Saturday. And I am okay. My father's happy that I threw a biblical reference out there, David versus Goliath. I got a few more of them, Pop, but I don't want to get freak people out too much, right? The Express News may get mad at me. But we are going to do that, and when we do that, we are going to wow them. You know why we're going to wow them? Because we're going to turn around, and everybody that said no to us, we are going to open up to them and bring them in. Faith, hope, and love. They may not accept us, but we're going to bring everybody to the table. I guarantee you, we will open the doors of City Hall, and everything we will do will be about San Antonio. I cannot tell you how eager I am to get the job, because I love the work, but more importantly, I love who we are. I don't want to change us into something else. I don't. I want to capitalize on what San Antonio is, and grab a hold of that little piece of us and get after better jobs and wages in the business community, bring that together. The LGBT community, the Muslim community, you go right down on every one of these lines. We'll bring them all to the table and talk about the things that unite us. We may not always agree. That I can guarantee you won't happen. But we will do it together as one San Antonio. And I believe in my heart, we get the job. We'll turn around on Monday morning, and it's time to go to work. And you will never see a mayor who has worked as hard as I will work, because I love this city. So, I'll close with this. It's been an ugly campaign. Yeah. Ugly. It will get ugly over the next 48 hours. I can guarantee you. This is what we call Shark Week. At the end of the campaign, when you're surging and you're doing well, right. Shark Week. That's right. So be prepared. Put your armor on. Amen. Right? Be prepared. Thank you, Father. Defend who we are, what we believe. Stand tall as a team and a family. And be ready for June 8th. I need you to come back out and tell everybody you know. It is time to go. We have one shot to change San Antonio on Saturday. We've done a lot of work to now. 89,000 people have voted. Yeah. We're going to have one heck of a turnout. We could see 115,000, 120,000 voters. That has not been seen in a decade. But that means people are energized. So I've got to believe that it's our energy and inspiration that's driving them out, not Ron's anger and passive issues. I think we're going to do well. And we're going to have a good evening, and we're going to do it together no matter what. We'll be at Viola's Ventanas at 7 p.m. We're going to light it up, win, lose, or draw. Well, there's no draw this time. But, we're going to have a good time. So you ever meet me, you'll learn a couple of things. You're a friend immediately to me. And I will go the distance for you. Thank you. It doesn't matter what it is. And I'll keep going. Because I don't know any better. And my wife and children, they suffer for it. I'll be honest with you. Because I leave early in the morning, and I come home when they're already in bed, and I leave them a note in a lunchbox. Oftentimes, that's the communication we have. But that's the sacrifice, and we're all in on it. So from the Brockhouses to you, thank you. Don't give up on us. Right? Don't give up on our community. There are so many people that were here. John, the team, Heidi, David Starr, and the organizations always stood with me. Norma Denham. I got Sergio and Blockwalkers in the back. Put your hands up, Georgia. Everybody's back there. All my team. The campaign team. To put me here. Nobody thought we were going to be here. Nobody. You put me here. I don't forget it. My parents, David and Patsy, are here. I don't know if my in-laws, Mary and Sal, made it yet. but they are part of my journey to this point, and I can't thank you enough. So I'll close with a simple thought that I believe we're going to do well.
Yes.
Win or lose, though, I've already won. I've got a fantastic family. We've got a future that's awesome. Our God is a good God.
Amen.
He's rewarded us already with where we're at. And I just pray for the grace to make you proud of me on June 8th. And when I win, we'll come into it on June 19th. And we'll go to work for San Antonio. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. We are one step away. And I need you now more than ever. Thank you.